I've picked up and learned a lot of things, especially talking to event coordinators and planners and just everybody. I've just picked up a couple things that I just want to help you understand why and to help you get to where you want to be. Okay? So, first thing, the treadmill first. First thing first, what you have to do, which is difficult, you have to get off the treadmill. When I say treadmill, it is the I'll battle anybody mentality. You have to get off of that. Okay? You got to get off that treadmill and you have to really start focusing and being honest with yourself and choosing your battles wisely. Because it's kind of confusing to people to watch you battle Crush and then you battle Little Badonkadonk like 2 days after. And it's like, why? So you have to really watch your battles. You have to watch that because that's important. Your battle should go up. Yeah, there's a few call outs and stuff that happens in between there, but it's it's not quantity, it's quality. Like, it's about quality. So will really help you get to where you need to be if you stop taking every battle. I know that I'll battle anybody, what's up, where it's on site. That slows you down. You can be putting that energy towards building up your career and how you want it to be formed and shaped and dance, but you're too busy arguing with someone and taking a battle, and you always feel like you have to prove something. So you're on a treadmill. You're on the treadmill of you see a event happening. You're like, I need to get a battle. Let me battle at the event. Blah blah blah. That treadmill will keep you there. You will be stuck battling. You'll get a really tight battle, have a really good battle, but you'll battle anybody. So those small battles will start to bury that really big battle. Although they get like 100 views and stuff like that, it's still, that will be your most recent footage. A lot of things that I'm asked, especially when I'm taking jobs that's outside of dance, is what's my most recent footage, and then I can show them the most recent footage, and they'd be like, "Oh, 50,000 views, Jesus Christ, well, dang!" And they will see that and they'll already be impressed by that before even pressing play on the video and then realizing, God damn. So you have to really choose that well. That really that mentality of I'll battle anybody is what's slowing. This one is like just mandatory, which is just being professional. This professionalism is just like super important. Just be professional when you do get a job, or it's not even really a job. Just being professional would just help. It's small, but it's effective to a lot of people. Like, just there's nothing wrong with like helping out. I put it in my category of being professional when I'm booked. I help move chairs. I help clean up. I help people get out the building. All while still being the guest. I still talk to people. I still give people feedback. I'll be taking pictures. I'll be moving chairs. This is me making sure that people know, like, yo, I can have him back. Like, I can have him back. Like, he was a big help. Not only was he here doing his job, but he's a big help. This is just for me because I've said this before. Excuse me. I said this before, and I've seen a lot of crumpers like, hell no. Like, that's not my job. I'm just there to dance and stuff. And I understand that. So there's nothing wrong with it. This is just me. And I can guarantee that I have been booked and flown to more places than the people that really does be like, yo, that's not how I roll. I guarantee you. So just adding to your professionalism, like small things like that. Like, small things like that is important. So just helping out, like I said, just, don't be an asshole. Take a picture or two, or you may have to take many pictures. Answer the feedback requests, like really try to answer it too, instead of labbing on pace and like, just do you, just keep doing you, or what you did was tight. Like, really, like, give them, if you actually remember them. If I don't remember them, I just tell them like, hey, if you can send me your footage on your Instagram, I can answer you, but I just watched 400 people, so it's just more of that will help. I'm telling you, this is just small shit, but it's very effective. This is a problem with a lot of dancers. This one, which is post your footage. You have a phone full of footage and you're just like, nah, I'm not getting it, but post your footage. I've been sent my own footage back from Instagram. Like, yo, this is me. I'm not gonna really get into it, but it was this. There was like, hey, can you come here and teach us this so we can put it in a choreo piece? Like, we like this. Can you teach us this? And I was like, cool, I'll do it. They flew me out, paid for all my food, paid me a good amount of money, and that was off an Instagram clip where I'm in my living room. I'm in my living room. It was just seen. It was cool, and that's just what it was. I thought it was cool. Someone else thought it was cool. Post your footage. You never know who it will reach, and that'll be that one footage that'll do it for you. Like, so literally I have like almost 4,000 posts on my Instagram, and I'll keep going. I used to post every single day, and I know for a fact from word to mouth that people have booked me off of Instagram footage, lab footage. They see me in 1K dancing. They see me dancing at the Screwface sessions. They see me dancing and they just like, dang, like, come here, teach. We want you to teach our movement. We want y'all here. This is from posting footage. So holding on to all that footage can be slowing you down too as well, because you're not going to always dance like that. You know, you can see your progress, and when people see your progress, people are like, oh, like, people, you know, say I'm one of the best Crump teachers, but they seen me go from like dancing like a bowl of spaghetti noodly to like having some of the best arm work in Crump. And this is just, they like, oh, if you can teach yourself that, then well, a lot of people don't know. Some people don't choose to be teachers. You just get really good at dance, and they like, oh, if you dance like that, you can make more of that. You can make more people buck like that, if you get what I'm saying. So a lot of people that are teaching nowadays, they didn't choose to be a teacher. It happened because they got so good. So just keep that in mind. Networking. Now, I say networking in all forms. When I say all forms, sometimes networking looks like taking that $200 for the job. Sometimes that's networking. As someone who has a high booking fee, I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling you, this is what started, especially if you're trying to get started up. When people be like, yo, if you come here, I can pay you this $200, and you like, nah, I kind of want 1,000. Sometimes networking can look like that. Taking that low amount, that amount that's not usual, that can also be networking as well. That's why I say in all forms. Learn how to network in all forms. Like, what else can I do? Like, I'll take the 200. Can I take a workshop and I can have all the money from the workshop, or we can split the workshop money? Like, we can work together. Networking is not just meeting somebody, getting cool with them, and waiting for them to do something for you. Networking works both ways. You have to sometimes network with these event planners, and some jobs will hit you up and be like, it pays. Not what's your booking fee. They will be like, it pays $400. It pays $800. It pays $1,000. Sometimes you'll get that lucky, but you have to sometimes understand, like, oh, I can work with you. Like, it's negotiable. My price is negotiable. I'm trying to work with you here. That is also networking. As a form of networking that people has to understand too. Sometimes it will be like, you know what? If you pay me for the battle, I'll judge for free. Like, networking, like, it looks like that. Like, you're building a relationship with people. Not just seeing what you can get with them, you're building with them. So sometimes it'll be like, yeah, I will do your event for free, but guess what? You got to do my event for free. Sometimes networking look like that. I'll battle that person for you. I'll come on my own. I'll buy my ticket, get my everything, and I'll battle that person. But when my event come around, you have to do the same for me. That's what networking look like. You build a relationship with people. It's not just meeting people on the internet and keep talking to them and sitting there and like, can't wait till you book me and fly me out. That's not how it works. Okay. So all forms, all forms of networking, business decision and business conversations are part of networking as well. So you have to really understand when it's time to really network with people. Get used to saying, what's your budget? Just like, yo, I'm trying to book you for this event. Oh, that's what's up. What's your budget? What's your budget looking like? You know, and that's key. So people could be like, I have this, we have this, we have this, and then you'll be able to work with them. Or you can just say no. You can say no, because although you don't take the money, there is a dancer out there that will take the money. Okay, so don't look at it as lowballing yourself, because what happened at that event may help the next event. Okay, I understand that. Okay, and I know a lot of us dancers don't need exposure. We don't need exposure no more because we're like some of the top people. So I know that people will be like, yeah, it's good for exposure. You just have to really background check what they mean by their exposure, but it don't be nothing there for you. It ain't no stands there to like record videos and get you like a viral video out there or something. Like, you have to really check for these things. I could talk about this all day because it's long. This is a really key factor to how I got here. So really think about that, okay? And just falling under being professional too. It's just that like I see so many people get on flyers and they never share their flyers. They be booked and people are trying to promote you as their headliner, but you don't share the footage. Not even share the footage. You don't share your flyer. It's you on a flyer. You don't share it. You don't collab it to your page. You don't even say nothing about the event. You just waiting to pop up and dance and leave. Okay. I can see if you do your own promotion. Some of us dancers do promotion our own ways. That's awesome. That's another thing. Promotion our own way. Like, yeah, maybe I don't want to collab it to my page, my Instagram, look a certain type of way, so I got to stay a type of way. Yes, I get that. So you have to communicate that as well. But when you do get booked and put on flyers, put it everywhere. I'm proud of every time I get booked. Every time I get booked, I'm like, my nigga, I'll be proud of myself because, like I said, I'm from the hood. I didn't know my talent was going to do this for me. So keep that in mind as well. Like, share your work. People think like you're being cocky because you want to share your work. Like, you can be genuinely just happy. You can be proud of small shit, big shit, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can be proud of yourself. It does not have to always be cocky or like you need to be humble. Stay humble, king, and shit. Like, come on, man. Like that shit it gets you left behind. Okay, so be proud of your work. Share your work. If someone books you, you are an employee. You're supposed to share the flyer. Like, so a lot of people don't pressure dancers, especially us elite dancers, don't pressure us to do a lot of stuff because they don't want us to get mad at them, but you should share your flyer. If you own it, you should share it. You should promote it on your page because, a lot of their money goes into one dancer, especially overseas. A lot of their money goes into one dancer. So for you to try to bring more of a crowd there is just very important. Okay. And just be honest with yourself really, really helps because saying you want $1,000, but like you can't pack out a workshop is very, 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 very interesting because yeah, you should be able to pack out a workshop if you want a band. Because I know I ain't gonna give nobody a band. They can't pack out a workshop. Like, if I drop this flyer, would that like sell out all my pre-sale tickets, or would that guarantee this workshop be filled up? Like, so you have to really like be honest with yourself. A lot of people made their names off losing, and like you also have to think about that too. Like, just really, 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 really like look at yourself and be honest with yourself. Like, I've been taught, like not even been taught, I've been asked to like teach things, and I'll be like, nah, I don't feel like that's my place to teach that. Maybe you should ask. And that was just me being honest with myself, although I wanted the bread, but I still been honest with myself. And then sometimes they like, nah, we still want you. It don't matter. You don't have to teach it. But that's a conversation. Like I said, a lot of this shit is a conversation that people are just missing. Yeah. So, yeah, just really think about those things. And a really big one is that, like, if you are being watched, watch what you post on Facebook, Instagram. Just like, yes, express yourself, personality. It's your page. Nobody could tell you what to do. I'm grown. We get that. But I've been on a lot of jobs and they was like, yeah, we was gonna get this person with you too, but he posted this And we was like, hell no. And I hate when I see it's another East Coast person. I'd be like, why the fuck did he say that? But like a lot of people that are really good in Crump, and you think like, why ain't they everywhere? They've said some dumb shit and it fucked them up. They said some dumb shit and it really rubbed people the wrong way, where they just be like, I don't like that guy. Like, that guy's really like weird. Leave that shit in your mind or a diary. If you want to be a professional dancer, if you want to be a professional dancer, crumper, whatever you want to call it, you have to leave some politics. You have to leave politics out of it. A lot of shit. This is just me telling you, like, just from experience. I'm not telling you what I think it is. I'm telling you what I know it is. I've seen so many of these good dancers. I be wanting to name drop, but that's why people don't like me, because I be dropping people names. But so many dancers that y'all think are so good and should be everywhere around the world, I'm telling you, they said some stupid shit on Facebook or on that Crumpers page, and they screenshot it. It was like, well, he's never coming here. I don't want you around my movement. You think like that. I can't have you around my wife. I can't have you around because the way you think is wild, crazy. Like, so, yeah. This is a sad story, but this is a lot of stuff that's like, it seems easy. Like, it seems easy, but there's a difficulty to it, especially the treadmill, because a lot of y'all are just used to the treadmill. But you have to really, like, know your worth. Of course, know your worth. Always, like, like, give that respect and honesty and care to yourself, your dance and your talent and your art. Always do that. And just remember this, that none of us knew we were going to be making money off dance. No one knew that bookings was going to be a thing. We didn't even know workshops was going to be a thing. It started off as just us having fun with the homies. It was a hobby, a dance we fell in love with, and then the dance fell back in love with us and did these things for us. This is things Crump did for us. Bookings, Crump did that for us. Workshops did that for us. Like, that's Crump. We showed our appreciation to Crump, and Crump showed his appreciation back. So you have to always remember that. So if you're just in Crump to take, you're not going to receive anything. And when I say you have to give to Crump, throw sessions, show up, hype people out, teach the new generation, teach people, show people, to, like, then you will be rewarded. Crump will reward you for taking care of Crump. Bring new people into Crump. Go enter open style events, win them with Crump. Like, these things are so important that people, because they don't necessarily come with that ching, people put them on a back burner now. Like, people don't care. Like, people use sessions as an intermission thing now. Don't even be too vibe. They be like, an intermission session so they can go chill and stuff like that, So just appreciate and love the dance. If you take care of Crump, Crump will take care of you. That's the overall rule. That's all it is. If you love this dance and take care of it, it's gonna take care of you. So that's the real goal. You keep putting in the Crump, you keep giving. Crump is more, you give what you get, you give what you get, so it comes with us spending money on studios, not getting nothing back, having free sessions, sometimes charging low for a session. Sometimes these things are all important, so yeah, I could talk about this all day, for real, but just really take your time and really think about it. And yeah, it's not easy, but it's not hard either, necessarily. You feel me? Oh, one last thing. The politics in Crump, most dancers, you guys are so passionate about the politics and what this person is doing and that person doing, and I see a lot of y'all make posts and type all this up, and y'all so passionate about it. Like, y'all so passionate into good versus evil, wrong and right, and that's time wasted that you can be putting into yourself. That post you made about one of the creators, or you know, this person, that happened, that time that you made that post to debate with people or to get your passion out, you could have made a post about yourself. You could have shared footage of yourself, of one of your little homies, of something else that could have helped build you up, but you're building everybody else up. All publicity is good publicity. So when you talk about a person, good or bad, you're still helping them. Instead of your name being stretched out there and stuff like that, you're passionate in typing about another man's name, another woman's name. I'm not gonna even say woman because, like, that was just disrespectful to like women Crump. I'm not gonna say woman. I'm saying another man because women aren't the problem in Crump. Men is. So, so I apologize for that because you know it's men that's hurting Crump, not women. So you need to really understand like time and putting work into your passion and your art. Stop being passionate about the politics. Like you have to let it go. Like it can't be it can't be what's keeping you in Crump, because that's what's keeping a lot of people in Crump. How many people are on that Crumpers page that don't Crump, but they're around because they're waiting for some shit to happen so they can be like, ooh, you know? So you gotta always pay attention to that. Like a lot of people are changing the narrative. Once Instagram and the internet and all that shit start happening, that's when people figured out like, I don't have to Crump anymore. I can just call somebody ass. I can get me a long post going. I can get people to talk about me. I can get battles. I don't have to work hard. I don't have to work hard to battle Concrete. I don't have to work hard to battle him. I don't. Because all I gotta do is call him whack. Or I can say a sub or something about tie-dyes or something. And then when he see me, he should want to get off on me. New Crump math. I could just do the new Crump math. Just call him whack. I get a battle. Blah, blah. I don't have to work for it no more. Nobody has to work anymore. Okay? Because all you gotta do is talk shit to somebody and you can get a battle. We used to have to work to get on flyers. Axing wasn't a thing. You had to work for it. You couldn't ax. You had to work for it. You had to be word of mouth. You had to hear about who was tight. Like, there's no more of that. So if we can get back to the work and stop putting too much, we put too much energy into the politics. This is why a lot of y'all are not getting booked too, because you're more of a politic talking guy. You're not you watching shit happen. You're not making shit happen. You're watching shit happen. So that's another reason why you're a watcher. You watch shit happen, and a lot of us make shit happen. So you talk about the shit we're doing while you're sitting at a desk. You're in a desk. We're in a field. So like, don't be that person. Don't be that person that watch shit happen and be the talker and broadcasting everything that happened. Don't be that person. Like, get out there and make shit happen, especially for yourself.